Hi, it's Hans at happierman.com. Today's topic is let your dream life motivate you. Well, we all hear about, you have to have goals, and you got to have lists, and you have schedules, and keep working on your to-do list, and keep moving forward. But, that's pretty hard to do if you don't know what you're even moving toward. So that's why the first thing is your dream life. What is your dream life? What do you want to do with your time? How do you want to spend the bulk of your time? Who do you want to live with? Or who do you want to spend time with? Where is a big thing. Where do you want to live? What kind of experiences do you want to have? What kind of stuff do you need to buy to make those experiences good, or to live your life in a manner of your choosing? Well, that's why you need that dream life. Because once you have the dream life firmly figured out, or with enough clarity and of the items and the locations and the geography and the people, then you can start to build it up from the beginning to the pyramid of that dream life. Because without that, how do you know what you're doing is going to get you there? That's why I talk about, the first step of the 3-step system is getting your mind right, and this is a part of getting your mind right, or a major portion of it is finding out that dream life. And what the 3-step system, getting your mind right, it breaks it down into sub chunks. So usually you have a big problem and you want to get past it, and you use the 3-step system to figure out how to do that, like leaving your wife or doing anything else major in your life. But let's just go back to this overarching idea of the dream life. Well, without that, you're going to have a very hard time knowing what to do and when to do it. And it's going to be hard to stay motivated to do all the things you're going to have to do to get there. Because a lot of times, you'll see most of your life and most of my life and most of people's lives are kind of spent doing what other people tell them to do. And that's not what you want. You want you to tell you what to do. And the only reason that somebody else would be telling you what to do is because they are a part of your dream life. And by you working with them, or working for them, or working with or for them for a period of time, it helps you to get the life you want. So the dream is everything. At one time, I had no dream because I was being pushed around, berated, and bullied by my wife, right? And it was only by getting my mind right and leaving her and going through the enormous effort to do all that was I able to get to the point now where I could even talk about having a dream life. At one time, I didn't even want to live, so what difference did it make about a dream life, right? So that was then. That was a horrible situation I was in, and I was getting kind of pushed into it by others, and I don't want that for you. I want you to start moving toward your dream life just like I'm moving toward mine. In many ways, I have my dream life already. There's quite a bit of the building blocks, quite a bit of the experiences, quite a bit of the people, quite a bit of what I've been doing with my time and the experiences I'm having. Quite a bit of that is in my dream life. So I want to keep doing all of those things that I am doing that I enjoy, and that contribute to the dream life. But there are other things to accomplish to get to the peak. And this is a lifetime, that's what's so good about it. It's a lifetime endeavor. It's what you're working on a fairly regular basis, and then everything you do can be considered working toward that dream life. And every time you say no to something else, it's because you're too busy and too intent on your dream life. It becomes easier to say no to things that aren't right for you if you know they're not part of your dream life, and use that as motivation to say no. People are more than eager to pile responsibilities and commitments and extra things for you to do on a person who can't say no. So the best way to learn how to say no is if what you're doing or what somebody's asking you to do isn't part of your dream life, then it becomes much more simple to say no to that. For example, my dream life wasn't, getting screamed at and yelled at and criticized by a wife. That wasn't in my dream life. So it became easier and easier to leave her, because she didn't have any intention of stopping that negative behavior toward me. You see what I mean? My dream wasn't to live in that way. So leaving a person who treated me that way became easier, even though it was very difficult to leave. And you ought to get my book, Leave Your Wife and Become a Happier Man, with the 3-step system. But anyway, the dream life. If you can get that firmly implanted in your mind, and not only in your mind, but in your book. Well, I don't have it. My book is in the back seat. In your journal book, in your planner book, in your written notes, and you take the time to go and spend and keep working on that and tweaking it and writing about it and thinking about it. You could be doing it into your phone like this, making videos about it, putting audios if you prefer, anything like that to make the dream. That's how you make your dream a reality, by continual thinking about it. So give that idea some thought. I want you to have the dream life, just like I am working on for myself. All for now.